I'm a Capricorn, so why don't you tell me about myself, Nostradamus?
Capricorns are supposed to be intelligent, ambitious leaders.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's a little interesting.
To start off, the first thing that I just need to know is Bruce ever going to give Ron all the NutRageous bars that he has collected? Like maybe like a birthday present.
No. If there's anything we know about Bruce, it's that he is very easily becomes hyperfixated on anything. And I think the NutRageous bars might be his ultimate obsession. I would pitch to the writers, if we have the good fortune of having additional seasons, to continue that storyline until the bitter end. I think that NutRageous thing goes forever.
I would love that. It would be a great running joke. It just never, in the series finale, just a giant thing of outrageous bars.
NutRageous, but yeah, he's been collecting them from all over the world in different languages.
Well, I love their relationship because I feel like Bruce is so entertained by Ron. Have you thought of any other scenarios that you would like to see the two of them end up in?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. That's true. I think, what's great is that, David as Ron is he's just so beleaguered by Bruce's antics. Yeah. I mean, there's so much that happen in the hospital that I often imagine them in social settings, if ever that happens. I wonder if there's like a staff pickleball tournament or something. I would love to see Bruce and Ron out in the outside the hospital. I can only imagine hijinks would ensue.
I love it. Well, I mean, Bruce does all these ridiculous things, but I mean, he's still saving lives. So I'm curious, do you think that any of his quirks actually make him a better surgeon?
Yes. I mean, that's a great way of thinking about it. If anything, perhaps, his lack of, I won't say empathy for other people, but maybe, the ultra self-love that he has. It's possible, I think, that kind of, desensitizes him to the emotional side of dealing with patients, which is probably a very helpful thing when you're a surgeon, right? It probably should be unemotional when you're saving lives. You just get down to brass tacks and just remember the training and the leg bone's connected to the knee bone. I mean, that's as far as I got in my my medical training. But yeah, that's an interesting thing to consider, and I'd love to explore more of that about how his lack of awareness, or at least his self-love, kind of boosts his skill as a trauma surgeon.
Well, touching on that, I feel like this character definitely has the potential to be a bad person, but then you see like these glimmers of, hey, maybe he's got depth. Do you think that his heart is in the right place? Like, what do you think when you are in this character's head? How are you viewing him?
Look, there have definitely been times where I felt like we got too close to the edge of Bruce being mean, right? I don't think he's mean. And so there are a couple of times where we chatted to the writers going, are we sure that, is this, I just don't want to ever come across like Bruce is deliberately mean. I think he doesn't have a lot of awareness, and so a lot of what he does can hurt people. But I don't think it should ever be his intention to hurt people. I think he would be shocked to learn that people don't like him, right? And so I think that probably gives him a little more latitude, so that his intention is not to hurt. It's really just kind of this delusion that he has that everyone is thinking about him at all times. But yeah, no, it's a really important thing to think about in every episode, because you're right, he does run that risk, and it's something we talk about a lot.
3 surgeries. I've done the math. We could perform 3 more surgeries a week if he would just stop doing whatever that is.
I am known to do so what?